What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Kaspa'S. I am back with another video for you guys. Back to back, you know, we're running it back turbo with Casper, man. I think I'm gonna take the channel into a direction where I cover Casper as much as possible, guys, because a lot of these projects in the space, man, oh my gosh, bro, they are not it. Okay, a lot of these projects are just scams, man. A lot of these projects are just L's and failures. And now, don't get me wrong, there's still a ton of opportunities to make money outside of, like, you know, outside of great altcoins like a Casper. But the risk that comes with it is so high, like, isn't even worth it, to be honest, right? I can't tell you how many times I've lost because, you know, I'm trying to chase gains to, you know, get bigger bags of projects I believe in, like a Casper, right? For example, just like recently, I went over to Base Chain, got in a honeypot, lost some money there. There was a huge project in Base Chain called Bald, sitting at $100 million in market cap. Got rugged. I wasn't in it, but because the Bald was tied to the liquidity of the top swap on Base Chain, a lot of other projects took a huge hit on Base Chain, right? So it's like, man, at this point, I'm just sticking with bullish projects. I'm just sticking with great utility projects that have, you know, great technology behind them, because, you know, the risk versus the reward isn't worth it for me, at least, right? There's some people, you know, like for example, that did go on Base Chain and made millions of dollars from like $50 to $500 invested, and they made millions of dollars, right? I'm unfortunately not as lucky as they are, man. But with the project like Casper, I could just hold this going into the bull cycle, knowing like, okay, I'm definitely making gains. Now, I may not get super rich because I'm not a huge bag holder of Casper with people sitting at millions, right? But I will make gains, and you know, they're, in the looks of things, $1 to $5 for Casper seems to be like highly probable, like 70 to 80% chance we see that in the bull market. So I will make gains from Casper, and that's gonna be great to see. And a lot of other people will make life-changing gains, or just gains in general, man. Even like I said, even if you could just afford, because CAS is kind of high up in price right now, even if you could just afford, not even that high because it's still so early, right? $1 is when it's high. That's a high Casper right now. Just under 4 cents is not a high Casper, but even if you could just afford 10 to 50k Casper, I think that's a safe, great bet going into the next bull market, man. We see more YouTubers are talking about Casper too. I see a lot more channels talking about Casper. I typed in Casper crypto, and I saw people like this influencer right here, Crypto Archie. He was wrong about Casper. Crypto John covering Casper. You know, content creators consistently covering Casper now, right? People that weren't covering Casper starting to cover it, you know, and we were one of the first people to start covering it on YouTube, man. So that's great to see. The awareness is spreading, man, and the project is blowing up. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the safer bets from now on, man. Degening is so difficult, and I'm losing too much, man. I'm losing too much trying to degen and get a story like, oh, I turned $100 to $1 million. That's kind of tough, right? You know, but yeah, man. Kaspa'S, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, blow this video up, make it go viral. Again, my style of content is covering like any of the latest news or updates for CAS, covering X's or tweets, whatever you want to call them. And you know, that's how my format is, man. I appreciate the people that support it, right? CAS sitting at 0.38 cents, market cap 760 million, just under 26 million 24-hour volume. As we can see, man, the uptrend continues. Nice bullish uptrend for Casper. It is not stopping at all. Maybe I could look at trading view real quick to show you guys. Obviously, I'm not the best at CA, right? But you can see an uptrend here, man. You can see Casper is just ready to break out from this triangle right here, right? You can see Cas is ready to break out from this triangle that is forming, right? So we'll see what happens, man. New all-time high could potentially be on the way for Cas, but it looks like it's just ready to make a huge pop-up from here, man. That's what it's looking like for me, at least, right? So we'll see, man. From the Lord Swiss, just do your own research on Cas. List of computer science publications by Jonathan. Wow. Jonathan Sampolinsky, the Dagnite protocol, a parameterless generalization of the Nakamoto consensus. Phantom Ghost Dag, a scalable generalization of Nakamoto consensus. Remember, guys, Dagnite trumps all of the previous. Ghost, Spectre, Dagnite goes beyond these technologies, and that's what Casper is, right? So we can see right here from Jonathan, the design of architecture, permissionless consensus protocols, Bitcoin's underlying incentives. Let me zoom in so you guys can see exactly. Give it a bit of a zoom here. Jonathan, Bitcoin's underlying incentives, a scalable block DApp protocol, wow, optimal selfish mining strategies in Bitcoin. Wow, Jonathan has been there from, you know, a long time developing this, man. Jeez, insane. That's super bullish, man. Cas 100% currently 1 block per second and gearing up for 32 blocks per second. Not a blockchain, but a block that created by a contributor to the ETH white paper. Solve the crypto trilemma that standard blockchains cannot do. Casper is digital silver. If Bitcoin is digital gold, Cas is digital silver, man. I'm telling you. Crypto Bull God, I believe this is the most viewed TA crypto video I've ever produced in such a short period of time. I'm extremely excited about Casper. Apparently a lot of others are as well. Shout out to Crypto Bull God, another influencer, content creator that is talking about Casper, man. The more awareness for Cas, the better, man. I just love to see it. I love to see people win, right? And, you know, I'm going to keep doing my thing as well, right? Captain Sats, Filecoin holders, check what the investors of Ghost are doing over at Cas. It's the same OG researchers, same research line, just many further iterations of the same protocol. Secure high-rate transaction processing in Bitcoin. Sam Polinsky Zohar in 2015. Ghost, greedy heaviest, observed subtree, Filecoin, such a protocol. Ghosty protocols, Filecoin consensus user mechanism is built on a variation of called tip sets. And remember, if Filecoin is using Ghost, Dagnite goes even beyond that, guys. I'm telling you, don't fade. Casper community update. Let's go together. There's a strong response from the Casper community to support Casper crowdfunding campaign for tier 1 exchange listings. We already checked it out in the previous video. That Cas is literally taking the community. You guys as the Caspians are going insane with the donations, and you know, we are almost at the full target, which is 30,000. I wouldn't be surprised by the time I've uploaded this, we already hit the 30,000 crowdfunded amount to get listed on another top exchange, right? So that is great, and you know, just keep it up, Caspians. Mirrorly, yet another great summary on Cas. Let's see. From Blogbit, look at this. What is Casper, and can it take Ethereum's top 2 spot? You see that all of a sudden people are saying Cas could go for Ethereum's top 2 spot, right? I've been saying this. Look at the previous videos. Like, I wouldn't be so shocked that it does, man. What is that? The Ghost DAG Phantom protocols, the Dagnite protocol, the network use cases, smart contracts on Casper, the Casper development team, the Cas token. In this deep dive, we will take a look at Cas, its background, the protocol, and its potential to be a top crypto in the future. Casper is a block DAO which is set to improve Satoshi Nakamoto's original vision of a permissionless peer-to-peer network. What is that? Directly acyclic graphs is a very particular way of organizing data. The data is stored in points which we call nodes. These nodes are connected by lines or arrows known as edges, right? In a DAG, every route you take from earlier nodes to later ones, so time always moves forward. The way of ordering nodes can be really useful when dealing with complicated problems or organizing complex relationships. The Ghost DAG Phantom protocol The underlying technology for Cas is called GhostDAG, was derived from Phantom, proof-of-work based protocol for permissionless ledger that generalizes Nakamoto's blockchain to direct a cyclic graph of blocks, hence the term block DAG. People saying I should change the name on the YouTube channel to Block DAG Daily. I think that's a cool idea, but we'll see, man. To bypass this issue, the GhostDAG block protocol was devised. GhostDAG streamlines the process, capturing the essence of Phantom without the prohibitive computation it takes. Phantom, a more practical solution for the block DAG network. Crazy. And of course, this is what I've been talking about, the DAG Knight protocol. Knight is a further evolution of Phantom protocol. In contrast to Phantom, which seeks to maximize the K cluster, Knight focuses on minimizing it while ensuring that the majority of blocks are within the cluster. However, DAG Knight is a relatively new protocol which many be less familiar with, and I do not know technical knowledge to break it down further, but there was a white paper that was written in February of this year. And of course, the network use cases. Casper network will build upon the vision of the network to operate fast as internet speed allows, yet adheres to the same principles embedded in Bitcoin. Smart contracts definitely on the way, man. There's been discussion two potential options. The first, integrate rollups. The second, serving a sequencing layer, organizing transactions, and the final settlement on Cas. And of course, the Casper development team is filled with all, community members, right? There is rumors that Jonathan could be Nakamoto himself. We'll let you decide. Check that out. There's a thread by Crypto Phoenix on that. The development team consists of Michael, Shai, Mike, Zach, Eli, Chai, Ori. At this point, dev team, please feel free to jump in and correct any wrong information. And this is the thing, this is just community developers, and there's gonna be more and more community developers that join the ecosystem, man. I'm telling you. And of course, we have the Cas token with its tokenomics, great tokenomics. We look forward to sharing Cas content with you in the future. Great write up there from, let me make sure, great write up from Blogbit. More and more people are talking about Cas. That's great. Everything seems to be lining up nicely for Cas smart contracts, implementation of DAG Knight, more businesses, 10 BPS mainnet, increased TPS, continually growing community, all in time for the biggest bull run crypto has ever seen. And Captain Sass Rootstock founder Sergio Lerner talking about Ghost and Decor that RSK uses as consensus. Rootstock is well-known Bitcoin sidechain, and of course they're using the Ghost technology, man. Let me get this video up for you guys. Quick video.
Enormous consequences. Like, basically, it means that you will be trusting someone unless you are all online all the time. One of the Bitcoin's Nakamoto consensus is not the only objective consensus protocols. Ghost and Decor, this is the consensus protocol that Root
right here. Phantom, DAG Knight, Ghost.
Stock uses are also objective consensus protocols.
Amazing stuff. Just absolutely amazing stuff. How many protocols have been using this Jonathan's original work, right? And speaking of what I was talking about earlier with the new base chain, Aziz, another reason you should buy and hold Cas and avoid trading over shield coins like Ball that trade on dexes. You'll be rug pulled, then broke, and nobody will care how you're gonna survive this. Think twice before you invest in projects with no founder and team. Now, nothing's wrong with decentralized projects, obviously. Like I said, DeFi, I'm bullish on DeFi, I'm bullish on dexes, I'm bullish on, projects, I'm bullish on a lot of things in crypto. But I think, the best thing you should be doing is make sure you have your altcoin bag secured, which, in my opinion, a project like Casper is one of the must-haves in a portfolio. That's one of the must-haves in a portfolio. And, keep stacking those bags, man. If you're gonna go around into you know, trying to trade other projects, manage your risk. Manage your risk, guys. Because in this space, greed is the #1 thing that rules this space, man. Greed, that's what it is, right? So you can't go wrong with the project like Casper, in my opinion. It's super bullish, as you guys can see. Look at that, it already looks like it's ready to move up, like I was saying. And once it breaks up here, it's breaking this previous all-time high, and then it goes back into price discovery, right? It goes right back into price discovery, man. These previous levels, right? Once it pops up from here, so I wouldn't fade Cas, man. I really would. I'm telling you guys, man, you gotta have some exposure to Cas. It's super bullish. It is just great from everything that I've researched on it, technology, everything. And we'll see how it goes in the future. Caspians, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, blow this video up, make it go viral, Caspians. Get it to 10,000 views. Thank y'all so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Words can't express it. I'll catch you in the next one.